What's going on, people, and welcome back to a new one today, a new series I'm starting, and it is pickups. So I'm going to be sporadically, the videos will be for these because it will just be a case of when I get to go to town and check out stuff and pick stuff up. This one is specifically DVDs to start off the pickup series, but in the future it could be a ton of different things. It could even be clothes, it could be video games in the future and all sorts. So yeah, pickups, hope you enjoy it, guys. I like watching other pickup channels and stuff like that, and collectors and things like that. So I'm not saying I'm going to get into the collecting side of it, but pickups is definitely something that interests me, especially in doing videos of it as well. And it's always good when you find some gems and stuff, so, and discover new things. So I've got 3 DVDs, let's get into it. So all DVDs, as I said, and I got all 3 of these in a charity shop, and I spent £2 on 3 DVDs, so yeah, I can't argue with it. And they're all 3 films I haven't seen but I've heard of, apart from one of them. So first up, we've got John Q. Denzel Washington, for those of you that don't know, is my favourite actor of all time. I've not seen all of his films, but I just love the things I've seen him in. American Gangster is one of my favourite films, which he stars in. Training Day is another one, brilliant. And this one I have heard of over the years, here and there, but I kind of forgot about it. And obviously I was searching the other day in the shops, and I came across this one and it caught my eye. So a lot of you might have seen this one, but I never have. It's Ray Liotta in it as well, from the Goodfellas. James Woods, Robert Duvall. So the premise is Denzel Washington plays the lead character, an ordinary man who works at a factory and takes care of his family. His wife and his son are his main thing in his world, and then his son falls seriously ill, and he needs emergency heart transplant. So the family can't afford it, and it's basically about Denzel in the film going through and just doing whatever must to get that treatment for his son. Action, fast-paced it seems, and yeah, that's the back of it. Now where you can see that, but it looks good. And as I said, I've heard of it over the years, but I've never actually seen it. So it's from New Line Cinema, and I like the quote on the front of it. It says, "Give a father no options and you leave him no choice." Cheesy, but powerful. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Denzel Washington, John Q was the first one I got. Second one, bit of a different one. I don't even know what this is classified as in terms of a genre of film. I don't know if I've heard of it. I think it like rings a vague bell, but I've never seen a trailer for it, never seen or heard anything from it over the years. It's from the director of Good Will Hunting, which I did watch a few years back and quite liked. So I thought I'd give this one a shot. It could be a major fail, but it's from Columbia Pictures, and it is Finding Forrester. Sean Connery, obviously, rest in peace, and the other guy who I think is also in Coach Carter. He's one of the basketball players in that. Robert Brown is his name. So the premise of it is that guy, Sean Connery, is a writer, and he finds your main man here, who in the film is called Jamal Wallace, and he's like a ghetto kid from the streets, and Sean Connery sort of takes him under his wing because the player himself has, not only is he a basketball player, but he's an aspiring writer as well. So they develop a friendship basically throughout the film, and he sort of takes him under his wing, and it's just about him like picking his brains basically and teaching him stuff. And I think it could be a very good one. It seems a little bit like a Lifetime movie, a bit of a feel-good one, and overcoming the odds. So that's what the back of it looks like. I forgot to say when these are from. So this one is from, I believe, 2006 for Finding Forrester. No, it doesn't say on the John Q one when that's from, but it looks like it's probably early 2000s or mid. I'm hoping that this is a good one. It's a shot in the dark because this one sounds a little bit like it's more up my alley, but this one could be a sort of hidden gem, and it's not everyone's cup of tea in terms of it doesn't seem like it's majorly like action based, but more story based and about the dialogue. So Finding Forrester, Sean Connery and Robert Brown. I look forward to checking that out. And then the last one is one that I've been meaning to watch for years. I've heard good things about it. Most of the time I've heard people talk about it. And I'm not crazy on the main character in this in terms of just him as an actor, but I do think he's done a good job in certain things I've seen him in, and it is Tom Cruise as The Last Samurai. So this one I got for, I believe this one was £1, and the other two were 50p each. So as I said, £2 for 3 DVDs, you can't go wrong. 2-disc widescreen edition this one is as well. And yeah, obviously about a samurai fighter in Civil War time. He goes to Japan to fight the samurai and ends up pledging himself to their cause. So it's about him, he sort of develops a relationship with this this Japanese woman in it who is belongs to the samurai basically. So there's tension there and complications with all that. But it's obviously war-based, as I said, Civil War. I'm very intrigued by this. I've heard good things about it over the years, but I've never actually seen it. 2-disc as well. It's like special features, which would be cool to check that out. So the special features on it is commentary, History Channel documentary, History versus Hollywood, some inside sort of behind the scenes stuff, costume design, the training, some of it you had to do, and deleted scenes. So that'd be cool to check that out as well. And this one is from 2003, I believe. So yeah, I've been meaning to watch this one out of the 3 the most for years. As I said, I've heard of John Q, but I haven't heard of Finding Forrester. But this Last Samurai I've always wanted to check out, and when I spotted it, I was like, I've got to take it home and see what the fuss is about and the hype. So The Last Samurai, Tom Cruise, and that is the final one for the pickups this week, guys. So as I said, these will be sporadic when they happen, and there they are all together, look, the bunch. So yeah, I'm going to be doing these going forward at different times, but it will be sporadic because it just depends on when I'm in some money to go and pick some up and get some deals, and just because I don't live that close to my nearest town, it's just a case of when I get to go there and get bits and pick bits up. So they will be dropping on the channel, and I've created a playlist for them, so you can just go over onto my channel and they'll be in a playlist for themselves, so they're easier to find. So that is it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you've seen all these and what you think of them in the comments, and I'll see you guys soon.